Hello and welcome to Multiverse Tarot and your November 2017 Virgo horoscope and tarot card reading. This is good for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, so November 2017 opens with Jupiter in your third house of intellectual conversations, thinking, and studying. This transit could get some of you learning a foreign language. Others of you are going to be researching and writing at this time. And still others of you are going to be learning a new software or an app for your phone, because the third house is also about communications and gadgets and technology. So go ahead, Virgo, get intellectual and dive into whatever this is coming up. Dive into it and learn your new thing, okay? This is going to be a great time for networking as well, so keep your eyes peeled for potential connections. Okay, so as November 2017 opens, your Sun is also in this third house of intellectual conversation, thinking, and studying. And the Sun is the brightest celestial body, and it's shining a light on all of these facets. Some of you are going to be learning a foreign language, some of you are going to be researching and writing, some of you are going to be learning a new software, some of you are going to be dealing with different types of communication issues, some of you might even be getting a new phone right now. It's all about like switches up in your gadgets and your communications and thinking and studying. Okay, as November 2017 begins, Venus is in your second house of income, self-esteem, and physical environment. Okay, so this is sort of the 10th house is your career, but this is sort of like, you know, your immediate surroundings and your immediate money flow. Look for this time to bring a change in your physical environment, okay? Your inner values are syncing with your outer life. So this is going to reflect in your self-esteem and your income and how they're tied to each other. But your physical environment is going to be changed as a result of money. Whether you're going to be downgrading or upgrading, I'm not sure. It's not saying. Okay, November 4th is the full moon. And this is happening in your 9th house. The moon is shining a light on expansion, publishing, and broadcasting, and religion. Some of you will see yourself drawn to your spiritual side at this time. Some of you are going to work on your higher education at this time. Just know that you will be seeing something in a new light, okay? The moon is shining. You're going to see this new light. And it could be what's going to lead to you initiating a change because you see it in a way you haven't seen it before. Yeah, you're going to realize an aspect that you haven't noticed before, and you're going to want to probably change it. And still other of you Virgos, you could be going on a gambling trip at this time. And if you are, this could prove out to be very, very lucky for you. Jupiter, expansive Jupiter, and the full moon are both bringing you luck. So, not a lot of people know this, but the 9th house is also about gambling. Okay, so November 6th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is joining Saturn in your 4th house. 4th house of your home and family. So look for some changes to be happening in your home. This could be simple, some new decorations, but it could get as big as even a whole remodel of a certain part of your home. Some of you are going to be starting your businesses during this time, and others of you are going to be switching from commuting into the office to working from home and working remotely. That sounds great. November 8th, Venus is bringing peace and beauty to that third house. You have a lot of activity going on in your third house right now. It's a really beautiful alignment with the Sun, Jupiter, and Venus, okay? So Venus is coming and joining Jupiter and the Sun in the sector of communications, community, and siblings. The sun in this house will lead you to uncover some things about yourself that you didn't know before. It was hidden right in front of you. Some of you are going to be doing some intense studying or networking, or possibly intellectual conversations are going to become commonplace in your weekly practice. Some of you are going to be inspired to write poetry at this time. Great, awesome. Venus in your third house will ignite your romantic side. So take some time from your schedule for your partner. If you're coupled, if you're single, go ahead and go out with that new guy that keeps asking you out. This will shift again on November 28th, so take advantage of it while it's here. When on November 28th, Venus is transiting into your fourth house of home and family. So your attention is going to be shifting and you're going to be leaving this romantic sector. Also, later on the 28th, when this does happen and Venus moves into the fourth, look for this to bring you some nostalgia about your childhood. Okay, November 18th on the new moon, the moon is moving into that third house, okay? The third house, communications, community, siblings. You have a lot going on over there in the third house. So this is the new moon, so it's going to be bringing in some kind of new energy. Jupiter could have been expanding it all this time, and the sun's shining a light on it and everything. What a great harmonious, this is just a really great harmonious alignment going on here. All signs have it going on. Everyone has it going on in a different house, okay? You have it going on in your third house. You're gonna be doing a lot of thinking and talking and maybe seeing some new points of view, wanting and valuing new points of view, even if you don't agree with it, you want to hear it. And you're refreshing your mind, like you're defragging your mind. Like, remember you used to have to defrag your computer? So get rid of the clutter in your mind and find some way to bring yourself peace through some sort of practice, where even if it's simply stopping and taking some deep breaths, it doesn't have to get as elaborate as meditation, but it could, you know. At this time, with the sun in Scorpio until the 21st, it's a good time to review your love and your sex life. Are you happy? Are you fulfilled? Is there anything you could do to make yourself more happy and more fulfilled? This is true whether you are single or you are in a couple already. Okay? November 22nd, the sun moves into your fourth house. Okay, you're going to find the peace here. Peace. It's peace with the family, peace with the home. Either you've been having some trouble with the home, literally, the termites guy's been there and, you had to get the dishwasher fixed and that kind of thing. But it could also be that you've been working on squabbles within your family. So on November 28th, when Venus moves into that fourth house, some of you are going to be drawn to going back into your childhood and tracing the lineage of something, looking into the roots of your history and into your ancestors. Single Virgos, look for November 18th through the 28th as the best dating time. And that's it. You got a lot going on in your third house this month. So now, let's pull a tarot card. The first card. This card is for your health and your energy for November. Whew, okay. So, your mind is being split into different sectors where you don't really have a lot of time to think about yourself this month. That generally happens around the holiday time. People have trouble stopping and taking some me time because there's so much preparation, so many, being pulled in so many different directions. You're going to have yourself split into two different directions this month. And neither of them are really bringing in your health or your energy. So I want you to be careful of your diet and with everything else spinning around you, try to remember to pay attention to it, and don't let the distractions keep you from allowing your health or energy to go down in any way, because you're going to need it to deal with it. You have some like family squabbles or like issues with your home that you're going to have to be repairing and fixing this month. But you're going to fix it up. Okay, so now we're going to pick a card for your career and money. Career and money for November. Okay, so we got the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. It's status quo with your money. This isn't a month of moving jobs. It's not a lot of attention going on. There's a little attention going into your income, but it's not in your career, your 10th house of career, which would indicate more of a change. But what we're seeing here is, I mean, the next 9 months are really going to be just the same as they've been. Your attention is actually going to be pulled elsewhere. Just make sure that the money is steady like it has been. And you just keep your eye on it to the level that you have been. Because whatever you've been doing, it's handling it. Everything's good there. It's not going to be going up or down too much. It's going to be staying the same. Okay, now we're going to pick a card for family, love, and social. This seems to be where all your energy is, this sector anyway. Temperance. Okay, this is great. You've got the right recipe, so even if you have that family squabble to deal with, you are going to be able to deal with it very easily. You're going to know the right thing to say. You're going to be able to say it at the right time for once. And when it comes to social engagements, if you're going to have a Thanksgiving interaction with people, I see that going very well. Someone invited just the right people, and any negative influence that's there is going to be covered up. Maybe with liquor. Maybe with just the right energy, because everyone's enjoying each other's company so much. So your family, love, and social is looking really great. Okay, now we're going to pull a card for mind and spirit for November 2017. Mind and spirit. And we got, not that bad, it's the Seven of Swords. This card, you're going to be taking on a little too much, okay? And there's all of these intellectual conversations that are coming and all these interactions in your third house in communication. Again, going back to your health, don't spread yourself too thin. You don't have to take on everything at one time. This guy's holding all these swords and he's got 2 more over here. But if he put them all down and he just had 1 sword in his hand, maybe 2 swords in his hand, he's actually going to be able to fight and be effective. So what you need to do is you need to pace yourself this month. And we don't realize how much energy it takes for higher thinking and learning and some of these third house communication issues that you're going to be going through this month. So I just want to say thank you for joining me for this video. Please leave a comment if something in this video, you need to tell me something about something that happened and I told you about some prediction in this video that helped you prepare for something that happened. Comment, like tell me what you think, like come back and comment. I really am curious to see, you know, I put a lot of energy into like making this as accurate, and so I am hoping that, you know, you enjoy the video and that you're going to get something out of it for your November. And if you have a friend and you want to share with your Capricorn friend, I'm going to put the whole playlist up in the corner, one of the corners. And great, thank you so much for joining me this month. And I will, I guess, I hope, I'll see you next month, Virgo. Thank you so much.
Alles Gute für